Hi, y'all. Well, this is Thursday BookTube. I have two books that I want to share with you. The first one is a book that I used to check out of the library for my kids when they were little, and I just loved the book. Sometimes I checked it out just for me. And back in February, I decided that I wanted to own that book. I mentioned that in my What's Up Wednesday. And this is the book I'm talking about. A Prairie Boy's Winter. It's written by William Kurelek. And the reason I love this book is because on one page there's a little story, and then on the other page there is a illustration, a drawing. And they're paintings done by the author. And so as you go along, he just describes things from when he was a kid and tells a little story about whatever the painting is about. And I remember my mother saying that when my oldest daughter was little, and I'd have books, and my daughter would bring them over, and grandmother would read them to her. And I remember my mother saying that if she had had books like these when she was little, she would have read all the time, because more modern books have more pictures in them, or more illustration, and they were colorful. And that was one thing she loved about them. But I've always enjoyed this book. There's a few books from when I was a kid, that I just remember, and this is one of them. Now, the second book is To Marry an Indian. It's the marriage of Harriett Gaul and Elias Boudinot in letters from 1823 to 1839, and it's edited by Theresa, Strouth, Gaul. Now, I haven't actually read this book from cover to cover. I've looked through it many, many times. I looked through it because I'm looking for research information, because this couple, who were married in 1825 or 1826, are my fourth great grandparents. And so the book has special meaning to me. And Elias was Cherokee, and he left the Cherokee Nation down in Georgia and traveled to Connecticut, to Cornwall, Connecticut, and he went to the Foreign Mission School there. And Cornwall was just a small village, small little town. And in that town, there was a girl. She was one of 14 children, and she and Elias fell in love. Well, they married, and they were burned in effigy on the green in Cornwall. And they eventually went back to the Cherokee Nation. Harriett had always wanted to be a missionary, and so that's what they did in the Cherokee Nation. They had 6 children, and she died in, I think, 1836. And Elias remarried again to another missionary woman, another white woman, and her name was Delight Sargent. And but the book ends in 1839. That is the year that Elias was murdered for his part in signing the New Echota Treaty that signed over the lands of the Cherokee over to the United States. So this book has a lot of information in it. I have all kinds of other books, but I use this one mostly for reference. But if you're interested in Native American history, this one would be a good one for you to read. So, thank y'all for coming by, and I hope you'll have a good afternoon, a good evening, a good day, and please remember to be kind to someone. Someone needs your kindness today. Bye.